come to you live from the Walt Price Student Fitness Center on the campus of Everett Community College for this NWAC Women's Basketball Tournament. First day of the tournament for the women's side, 16 teams, and there are 8 games today starting this morning, and we're into game number 3 already here, a 12 noon start time, just about on time. And let's take a look at the teams that'll be playing here. The number 3 from the North Division, the Bellevue Bulldogs. And from the West Division, number 2, the Centralia Trailblazers. Coming into the game, Bellevue coming in at 18-9, Centralia at 18-10. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Bellevue Bulldogs. They will start Aaron Hamilton, a 5'9 sophomore from Woodinville High School. Molly Dixon, Bishop Blanchette, a freshman at 5'6. Melinda Akoto from Bothell High School, 6-foot freshman. Brenda Akoto from Bothell, a 6-foot freshman. And Martina Mason from Jackson High School in Mill Creek. She is a 5'5 sophomore. For the Centralia Trailblazers, Tamika Etherly from Tualatin High School in Oregon. She's a 5'11 freshman. Sydney Cole Vogler from Hawkinson High School in Brush Prairie. She's a 5'9 sophomore. Kylie Smith, a 6-foot freshman from Battleground. And Brianna Zaragoza Jones from Auburn Mountain View, a 5'6 freshman. And Tiana Hanohano from Leahahu, Hawaii. She is a 5'11 freshman. So those are the starters. The Centralia Trailblazers are coached by Caleb Sells. Mel Stubblefield is the Bellevue Bulldogs head coach. So Bellevue coming, they'll be in the dark blue uniforms, and in the white uniforms will be the Centralia Trailblazers. And let's tell you about the officials. Lee Mullen, Sean Martin, Stephanie Rowland are the officials. They're now starting the introduction of the lineups for the Centralia Trailblazers. And let's take a look at the, we should mention it earlier, the first triple-double of the either the men's or women's, and that was earlier today, the Umpqua Riverhawks, the game just completed. It was Jordan Stotler. She had 33 points, 19 rebounds, and 10 block shots. So the first triple-double of the tournament. The men's tournament got underway on Thursday. They ended their Elite Eight yesterday, sending the Final Four to next Saturday's festivities. And now the women take center stage over the weekend. As we mentioned, 8 games here on Saturday, ending tonight at 10 o'clock. And then tomorrow, the Elite Eight, 4 games tomorrow starting at 2 o'clock. And we're set for basketball to begin here at Everett Community College's Walt Price Student Fitness Center, the NWAC Women's Basketball Tournament. Glad you're with us here. Tom Lafferty along with Todd Elvig on the controls here on STSPN and the NWAC Conference Sports Network. And we're set to go. Centralia and Bellevue. And unlike previous years in the NWAC tournament, win and go on, lose and go home. You're done. It's like it's March Madness at its finest, and we are underway, and Bellevue will control. They're in the dark blue uniforms, moving down to our right as they move it around. Top of the key, Martina Mason. Mason goes right side to Molly Dixon. Back to Mason again over the right side. Aaron Hamilton. And then a tie-up on the floor in our first possession arrow. And it'll be favor the Centralia Trailblazers. Centralia will be the home team. They're in their white uniforms. Moving to our left here as you're watching from high above the Walt Price Student Fitness Center floor. Inside it goes, Tamika Etherly. And we're going to have a foul called. Foul's going to be on Bellevue, and it's going to be whistled on Melinda Akoto, her first personal foul, first team foul against Bellevue. And that'll put Tamika Etherly at the free throw line. Her first free throw is good. That's the first points of this ball game, and it goes in the column for the Centralia Trailblazers. Etherly's second is good. It's a 2-point lead. Early going. Glad you're with us here on STSPN.com. The NWAC Women's Basketball Tournament. Day 1. 8 games today. Akoto in the corner. Now they swing it around Mason, and then here's a steal. Picked off by Kylie Smith. And they'll bring it out of backcourt. Zaragoza Jones. Now to Hano. Over to the left side. Oh, short arm, but no good. Kylie Smith with a miss. Battle for it. We're going to have a whistle here, and we're going to have a foul called. And this is going to be against Centralia. A little too vociferous on the floor. And Sydney Cole Vogler picks up the foul. Her first personal foul, the first team foul. Fouls all even, one apiece. Bellevue, the East number 3 seed. Centralia, the West number 2 seed. BCC with it. Actually, it's Bellevue College now, not Bellevue Community College. And it's the Bulldogs. My day, it was the Helmsmen. Rattling one home. That's Martina Mason out of Jackson High School in Mill Creek. And Bellevue is on the board for the first time, and they're on the board with the lead for the first time. And it's a 3-2. But answering on the other end and putting one up and in is Kylie Smith for Centralia. And back to a Centralia lead.
Yeah, how many years ago was it the Helmsmen?
I'm not sure when it was 40 years ago when it was the Helmsmen. And it was, I'm not sure how many years ago they changed it. That's a bucket up and good for Martina Mason. So Bellevue out to a 2-0 or 2-point lead at 6-4. We've had 3 lead changes in this ball game so far. Bellevue, corner, shot on the way, no good. Missed by Melinda Okoto for out of Bothell. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Molly Dixon, so it will be. But I guess Helmsman, you're not going to sell as much gear. That's pretty much it. We're the Bellevue Helmsman True. Went to alma mater in the olden days. Here's a long outside 3 ball. Offline won't go for Hano, and it's going to be controlled by Bellevue. Bulldog basketball, Dixon. Mason. Now in the corner goes to Melinda Okoto. To the other side, up with a shot, and that's up and good by Erin Hamilton. Hamilton averaging 11.9 points per ball game out of Woodinville High School. 8-4 lead, biggest lead of the game for either team. A runner that won't go. A miss by Zaragoza Jones. And they're going to call this one on Bellevue. And the foul is going to be on Bellevue's Martina Mason. That's her first personal foul. The second team foul on Bellevue. And free throws here. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. First free throw is no good for Kylie Smith. West Division first team in the NWAC for Smith out of Battleground High School. Next free throw is good. 8-5 Bellevue lead. 7:09 to play in the first quarter. Shot on the way. That's a miss by Dixon. Centralia with it. Hano feed it down low, but missing the lay-in. Nice pass, nice idea. Bad execution by Tamika Etherly underneath. Then it's go back the other way. Bellevue basketball. Mason. That was a swing it around. Shot on the way. No, rattles off. That's going to be a miss there. Miss by Dixon. And out of bounds, they say last touch by Centralia. And it'll be a fresh 30 on the shot clock with 6:35 to go opening quarter. Bellevue with an 8-5 lead. Swing it down low. Nice ball movement there. The shot was blocked. Hamilton had it blocked back at her. She tried another one. It went out of bounds. So they've elapsed 5 seconds off the 30-second clock. 25 to shoot. Inbounds here for Bellevue. Quickly on the inbounds, and the jumper won't go for Melinda Okoto. And Centralia will bring it down. Hano, left side of the key, swings it to the underside, right side. Kylie Smith gets it back, won't go. Smith, a couple of misses there. Cleared out by Bellevue. Here come the Bulldogs out of backcourt. The ball is going to be disrupted and knocked out of bounds. Nice play defensively disrupting the progress up the floor by the Bellevue Bulldogs by Sydney Cole Vogler. She ended up on the floor, but the ball ended up with Bellevue with 25 to shoot. Inbounds and goes. Sierra Cole, first time she's just checked into the ball game and shoots, misses. Offensive rebound, that's a miss there. The rebound by Brenda Akoto. She couldn't put it back in. Ball went out of bounds. It'll be Centralia basketball. Sierra Cole, as we mentioned, checked into the ball game. She's a 5'6" freshman from Bothell, a Bothell Cougar. Right side, Hano likes to go left. She goes left, puts up a runner that won't go. Rebound by Brenda Akoto. Brings out of backcourt herself. Stops at the top of the key to Melinda Akoto. Now to the left-hand side. Dixon goes to the baseline but kicks it back out for Sierra Cole, who shoots a three. It won't go. And Etherly with the rebound for the Trailblazers. Bellevue 8, Centralia 5. Runner won't go. As Tamika Etherly had the ball go out of bounds, so it will be still Centralia basketball, though. Touched out of bounds by Bellevue. Boy, taking a long time to get it in. Finally they do to Etherly. That's Cole Vogler with the runner. Puts it up and in and closes the gap to 1 point. Sydney Cole Vogler from Hawkinson High School in Southwest Washington. Now Bellevue with the ball and a 1 point lead. Swing pass right side. Molly Dixon, open three ball. Rattles off, no good. Smith rebounds for the Trailblazers. That's Hano. Swing it up to Cole Vogler. Puts it up. Too hard, no good. Gets her own rebound. Back out. Boy, it looked like a three, but Hano decided not to. Got it inside instead to Kylie Smith. And Centralia has retaken the lead in this ball game. Bellevue jumped out to a 4 point lead. Centralia erased that, and that will be our first timeout of the basketball game. With 4 minutes and 26 seconds to play in the first quarter of action, it's Centralia 9, Bellevue 8. You're watching the NWAC Women's Basketball Tournament on STSPN.com.
Invited to immerse yourself in the beauty of nature in all four corners of Lewis County, Washington. From our fields to your table, farms in the west share their bounty. Limitless landscapes, forests and mountains beg to be explored in the east. Fish our many rivers and lakes in the south, and discover where history and culture intersect in our twin cities. Explore it all by visiting our Facebook page and plan your next getaway at discoverlewiscounty.com. Culture, history, and adventure all come alive when you discover Lewis County.
Well, two teams have already punched their ticket to the Elite Eight, which begins tomorrow. The Peninsula Pirates earlier today beat the Tacoma Titans 69-61. And it was Umpqua just clubbing Treasure Valley. The Riverhawks beat the Chuckers final of 84-49. So Umpqua and Peninsula will meet tomorrow at 2 p.m. here at Everett Community College. 28-2 are the Umpqua Riverhawks. Inbounds now for Bellevue after the media timeout. Sierra Cole, top of the key to Molly Dixon. Now swinging down to Erin Hamilton, goes into traffic. As the ball almost go out of bounds, saved by her teammate, but it goes into the hands of Tamika Etherly for Centralia. The Trailblazers with a 9-8 lead over the Bulldogs. Hano looked at it, but went around the defense and got fouled on the way in. This is going to be a Bellevue foul on Melinda Akoto. The 6-foot freshman will pick up her second personal foul and the fourth team foul on the Bulldogs. And they'll put Tiana Hano at the free throw line. From Hawaii. First free throw, nope. Averages 8.6 points per ball game. 70% free throw shooter. And she'll have another coming up here. Elevates, fires. Clunked that one off the front of the rim. And Melinda Okoto grabs the rebound for Bellevue. It's Erin Hamilton. And then that is Kylie Smith, and she gets the steal. And we go the other way. Centralia basketball leading by 1. Zaragoza Jones looks down low, laying up. It's good. Kylie Smith, nice ball movement. Found her. She got behind the defense and opens up a 3-point lead for Centralia, their biggest lead of this contest. Bellevue had a 4-point lead. Centralia has had a 3-point lead. We've had 4 lead changes so far in the game. Corner jumper, no, for Erin Hamilton. And another rebound for Centralia. And Kayla Howard gathered that one in. And up the floor they come. Zaragoza Jones. And here's a steal. Grabbed by Erin Hamilton. Hamilton with the steal, and here come the Bulldogs. Looked like a little stutter step, no call there. The fadeaway jumper from about 18 feet by Melinda Okoto is a miss. And Zaragoza Jones will gather in the basketball. It's Centralia ball. Little runner, Zaragoza Jones. Saw no defense in front of her and just kind of flung it up there, and it went through, and it's out to a 5-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for Centralia here. In the corner, Brenda Okoto. Back out to the top to Sierra Cole. Erin Hamilton looked at the far out shot, thought, I'd get closer. She did, and she went in and laid it up and in, and it's 13-10.
That was a nice little move to the inside there. That was sweet.
Yeah, she got close. She thought, I'll take a higher percentage shot by getting a lay-in. And here's a foul here. Got it inside to Kylie Smith, and she gets hit from behind. And this is going to be a Bellevue foul, and it's going to be on Brenda Okoto. Okoto picks up her first personal foul, and that's the 4th team foul against the Bulldogs. Kylie Smith at the line for Centralia. First one rattles and pops through. And a couple of substitutions checking in for Bellevue. That's Dwayna Wheeler out of A.C. Davis High School in Yakima, and De'Ara Perry also. So it's from A.C. Davis. So a pair of Pirates, Davis High School in Yakima. 14-10 lead for Centralia here. 2 minutes to play, first quarter. Looking for a pass over to the right side. The ball goes out of bounds. So that Yakima to Bellevue pipeline brings 2 players out of A.C. Davis. Inbounds here. A little fadeaway won't go for De'Ara Perry. And the ball went out of bounds. They say last touch by Bellevue. It'll be Centralia basketball. Trailblazers with a lead. Trailblazers with the rock moving to our left. That's Hano to the corner. Riley White now down lower, going in. Nope, that turnaround won't go for Kylie Smith. Gets her own rebound. Battle for it on the floor. Jump ball will be called. Alternating possession. The possession arrow favors the Bulldogs of Bellevue, so they'll take the basketball. A couple of fairly decent opportunities on that possession by Centralia. And Kylie Smith will check out for Centralia. Courtney Kimball out of Ketchikan High School in Ketchikan, Alaska, checks in now. Final minute 34 of the first quarter. Erin Hamilton, Cole. In the corner, Wheeler rattles off. Who's got it? Finally, he's going to be flagged down there by Kimball for Centralia. Etherly brings it up. Give it off to Jade Harris. And then Centralia lost the handle, but they actually got a foul called on Bellevue. And this is going to be on Molly Dixon out of Bishop Blanchette High School. Her first personal foul, 5th team foul against Bellevue. And that will put them into the bonus here in the first quarter. Again, women's college basketball, as of last year, goes to the quarter system, and 5 personals puts you into the bonus in each quarter. They don't add up by the half. They'll reset that when we go to the second quarter. Tamika Etherly at the free throw line is 73% free throw shooter. Second team West Division All NWAC team in the West Division, which is Pierce County and South. King County and North is the North Division. Dixon to Hamilton. Back out between the circles. Dixon saves it to the teammate over right side, Wheeler. Back to Dixon again, 14 to shoot. Little runner, good. Aaron Hamilton put that little 12-footer, dropped it in. And it's Centralia 16, Bellevue 12. So Centralia had jumped out to a 6-point lead, their biggest lead of the game. Bad pass by Centralia. Ball went out of bounds. I think Centralia may have thought that it was last touched by Bellevue, but they didn't touch it. So it will be Bulldog basketball, a 4-point deficit with 29.5 to play in the first quarter. Sierra Cole to Dixon, back to Cole again. They'll play for one shot, 18. They just played catch across the top of the key. Waiting to start the offense here at about the 10-second mark. They do. Bounce pass underneath, and they do, and it's going to be stolen away. Taken away by Centralia. Up the floor they go, waiting for the cutter to go by. Riley White lays it up and in, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter of action, and our score equaling the biggest lead of the game. It's Centralia 18, Bellevue 12. We'll be back to Everett Community College right after this timeout.
I'm Mike Marzetta from Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye Robotics is a hands-on STEM education experience. We teach the teachers how to implement the curriculum in the lab, and 90% of it is them building, programming, inventing. We want the kids to come home from school and go, wow, I did the coolest thing today, and they're thinking I'm having too much fun and I can't put this dang project down. When STCU supports learning, they're supporting our future. What is a better place to help the greater good than helping kids? I'm Mike Marzetta in STCU.
Lots more games to come here at Everett Community College on STSBN.com, or you can come on out and watch here in North Everett on a lousy day to be outside, so you might as well be inside watching some basketball. We're watching Centralia and Bellevue now. Spokane and Lynn Benton to follow at 2 o'clock. That'll round out the first 4 games of the day. We'll give you the next 4 coming up here a little later in this second quarter, which begins. Brianna Zaragoza-Jones has it. Now Courtney Kemble, feed it down low. Nice ball movement there. Kylie Smith, she was open. She went in, laid it up and in, and opens up an 8-point lead, Centralia's biggest lead of the game. Bellevue looking to get busy, and that's not going to help. On the turnover, Zaragoza-Jones gets it, gets fouled on the way in. Stride for stride with her was Diaria Perry out of A.C. Davis High School in Yakima. And that is who the foul is going to be on, her first personal foul. First team foul of the second quarter. And free throws here for Zaragoza-Jones out of Auburn Mountain View High School in Auburn. Rattles one out, no good. And Zaragoza-Jones will try another. She's a 5'6" freshman. Averages 8.3 points per ball game. Zaragoza-Jones, next one is good. The lead is 9 points for the Trailblazers. Bulldogs now trying to cut into that lead, and that's not going to help. Every time I try to give them a little encouragement, they turn the ball over, and Centralia will bring it. Zaragoza-Jones looking to penetrate, doesn't. Goes to Jade Harris. Outside, 3 ball. Down it will go. The 3 by Riley White out of Napa Vine High School. And it's a double score, and it's a 12-point lead. 24-12 Centralia. Trying to answer on the other end. Little 18-footer or so. Aaron Hamilton misses. Rebound kept alive by Bellevue, so they'll reload the offense. Amira Turner shot no. And the offside board taken down by Riley White of the Trailblazers. And they'll bring it out of backcourt with a 12-point lead. Riley White. Now to Jade Harris. Harris out of Southridge High School in Kennewick. Zaragoza Jones. Give it off again. Stop. Pop. Won't go. Getting her own rebound. Yes. Grabbing the rebound is Riley White. She missed it, so she got her own rebound. Back out for a top-of-the-key jumper that will not go by Kylie Smith. And the rebound by Bellevue. Martina Mason from Jackson won't go. Offside board. Push-off foul is going to be called here. I think it's going to be on. It's going to be on Bellevue's. It'll be on De'Ara Perry. De'Ara Perry will pick up the foul. That's her second personal foul, the second team foul of the second quarter against Bellevue.
You know, Tom, it seems like Centralia is just anticipating a lot better than Bellevue is.
Yeah, they know when it's not going to go, so they get the rebound. Here's a shot. That one will go, and one for Kylie Smith. It's just a nice ball movement by Centralia. They move it around. They find the open person. They go down. That time they found Kylie Smith. She got fouled, so she's going to get the chance for a three-point play, and the lead is 14 points for the Trailblazers. Could be 15 with the addition of a free throw here. Will not go, so it's still 14, 26-12. Bellevue, Aaron Hamilton almost lost the handle on it. They're just not valuing the possession each time they have it. Martina Mason in the corner to Hamilton. On a top again as they're just kind of working it around. 10 to shoot. Martina Mason now from the left corner goes in. A runner, too much glass, no good. That never touched the rim, so that didn't reset the shot clock. They had to hurry that one. It wouldn't go. And another rebound. We're going to look at the rebounding totals at halftime and find Centralia has really been sweeping the boards here in this first half. Zaragoza Jones. In the corner it goes. Jade Harris. Harris again, open for a three. And the rebound by Melinda Akoto for Bellevue. With full court pressure by Centralia, pressuring the basketball. They bring it up. Amira Turner gets the lay-in up and good. Amira Turner out of Lincoln High School in Tacoma. She got the bucket, and first time that Bellevue scored in quite a little while. Right side. Etherly had it. Foul called. It's going to be against Centralia. And they're going to give it on Jones for Centralia. Yeah, Zaragoza Jones picks up the foul. Her first personal, first team foul of the second quarter against Centralia. So out of bounds for Bellevue. Down by a dozen. Hamilton to Dixon. She gets it back. Bounces it over right side to Melinda Akoto. Now into traffic for Erin Hamilton. And she got fouled here. No, they're going to say a held basketball, and the possession arrow will favor Bellevue. The shot clock on the right post, of course, has been in and out last couple days of the tournament. It is out right now. And so what happens is the PA announcer has to start announcing. Here's a shot on the way. Won't go. It's a miss by Martina Mason. I talked to the PA announcer down there. I said, I bet you that's your favorite thing to do. He says, oh, yeah. I just love doing the 10-9-8 over the top of everything. But now the shot clock is back on. It's been kind of a MGM cartoon. Meanwhile, underneath for Centralia, that's going to be Kylie Smith, and she's been at the free throw line a few times. She's going to go there again. This time she couldn't get the lay-in to go. The foul is going to be on Bellevue's Martina Mason, her second personal foul, fourth team foul. And here comes free throw for Kylie Smith. First one is good. So, Todd, why didn't you get your pliers and your duct tape and fix that shot clock last night? You had a lot of time off between.
Yeah, what we have? What did I have? About 5 hours or something like that between the ending of an 18-hour day and the beginning of another.
Kylie Smith with it's another double score, 14-point lead, 28-14. In the corner, Melinda Akoto. The baseline closed off. Out to Mason, way out by the center line. 14 to shoot. Up fake once. Back out to Mason. A little push foul they're going to call. I think they're going to get Zaragoza Jones. I'll check it. It's going to be on Tamika Etherly, her first personal foul. And the second team foul against Centralia. Bellevue ball, fresh 30 to shoot. Mason. Centralia playing pretty darn good defense. Goes to Molly Dixon in the lane. And they're going to give the possession arrow after the held basketball. The possession arrow is going to favor Centralia, so they'll have the ball. 5:20 to play in the first half. That's Zaragoza Jones, goes to Etherly. Trying to look down low and chasing the ball out of bounds, though, is Tiana Hanahano. And so we'll go back the other way. After the turnover, it'll be Bellevue ball. Down by 14 points here, first half, with a little over 5 minutes to play in the half. Martina Mason to Dixon, back to Mason again. She'll split a couple of defenders. Puts it up too hard. Who's got the rebound? It's going to be safe and going out of bounds by Brenda Akoto. Now to Molly Dixon. She finds an open player on the left side. That's a miss on the first one, a make on the second one. A miss by Dwayna Wheeler. And then a make on the other one. And we're going to have a free throw coming up here. The foul is going to be called on Tiana Hanahano. That's her first personal foul. And the third team foul against Centralia. Timeout on the floor. We step aside with 4:47 to play in the first half of action. Centralia 28, Bellevue 16. The NWAC Women's Basketball Tournament on STSPN.com.
There is no obstacle an engineer can't tackle, build around, or blow up. Skilled and versatile, these soldiers pave the way, building fortifications, detecting and destroying mines, or restoring electricity after a natural disaster. Nothing stands in the way of a guard engineer.
Local farmers markets are a convenient place to get fresh, healthy food and products for your family. Lewis County has numerous markets that provide you with an affordable choice of fresh food products. Many of those farms are also available to purchase from directly, so you can take comfort in knowing exactly where your food is coming from. Meet your farmer, know your food. We make it easy in Lewis County.
Be sure to check out NWAC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest NWAC news. Also visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on schedules, scores, stats, and more. Welcome back to Everett Community College on a rainy, blustery Saturday afternoon. We're watching women's basketball. 8 games today. This is game number 3. It's Bellevue and Centralia. Bellevue's Brenda Akoto at the free throw line misses that. Centralia grabs the rebound. It's a 28-16 lead for the Trailblazers of Centralia Community College against the Bulldogs of Bellevue College. Dribbling over to the left-hand side as they work it around out to the top of the key, Hano. Now left corner. They're just working the ball around, and a whistle then. We're going to have a travel. Turnover here on Centralia. Probably a little too fancy working the ball around, and so it will be turned over to Bellevue. 4:23 to play first half.
I think she found herself in traffic there, and she's looking around. She's like, oh.
I got no place to go.
That's
so,
right. That is exactly right.
So I'll just drag my pivot foot and give the ball away. Molly Dixon. Now cornered. Wheeler. 12 to shoot. to Mason. She will shoot. She will miss that 3 ball out of bounds or offline. And the rebound by Kylie Smith. As they work it in for a runner that won't go. A miss by Hano. And back the other way, here comes Bellevue. Bulldog basketball down big by 12. Martina Mason. Now to Dixon. She'll back in, but give it off to Erin Hamilton. Clunks one off the front of the iron. No good. Hano with the rebound, and she'll bring it out of backcourt. Faded one way, went the other way, and couldn't hit the lay-in. She slaps the floor with both hands, thinking that was a nice, sweet move, and it would not go. On the other end, a little forcing it up there is Molly Dixon, and we're going to have a Centralia foul here on Dixon on her way in. Kylie Smith will pick up the foul, her first personal foul, and Centralia's 4th team foul. So we're all even at 4 team fouls each here in the second quarter. And a couple of free throws for Molly Dixon out of Bishop Blanchette High School, hometown of Bellevue, but went to Blanchette in North Seattle. Second team, North Division, all NWAC team is Dixon. Averaged 11.8 points per ball game. As a 5'6" freshman for the Bellevue Bulldogs. Their head coach, Mel Stubblefield. Next free throw is going to be good. 28-17, 11-point lead. Bellevue's men's team lost their coach because he became the athletic director of the high school. Jeremy Eggers coached his last game as Bellevue lost on the men's side on the opening day of the tournament here at Everett. So Mel Stubblefield will have a new boss. He can't be both a coach, head coach anyway, and a athletic director of a pretty robust athletic department at Bellevue College. The lay-in up and good by Brenda Akoto for Bellevue. Now here's a runner on the other end, and we're going to have a Bellevue foul here. Centralia had the basketball. It's going to be whistled on Molly Dixon, her second personal foul, and the 5th team foul on Bellevue. Zaragoza Jones will be at the free throw line. Couldn't hit the first. We'll try for a second. So both teams now will be in the bonus rest of this second quarter. Jones successful with the next one. 29-19, 10-point lead. Was as much as 14 for Centralia. We've had 4 lead changes. Dribble drive, scoop lay-in, no. Molly Dixon on the floor for Bellevue. And on the floor, Courtney Kemble for Centralia. And it will be Kemble who picks up the foul. That's her first personal foul, 5th team foul. Free throw now for Molly Dixon. She's back there again, missed the first. Trying to close that gap to single-digit lead for Centralia. She does on the next one, 29-20. Zaragoza Jones to Hano. That's Riley White. Hano, long, top of the key, 3 ball, and down it goes. Tiana Hano out of Hawaii buries that 3 ball and opens up again a 12-point lead for Centralia. Stop and pop from the left baseline, about a 12-footer that won't go for Erin Hamilton. And the rebound controlled by Centralia with a minute 45 to play in the first half. Zaragoza Jones. Now Hano at the low block, puts it up and lays it in. She turned and faced and put it up and in, and it's 34-20, so Centralia equals their biggest lead of the game, up by 14 points. Cole. Give it down low, kind of ootzing her way in for some more room was Brenda Akoto. I don't know if ootzing is really a word, but she was just kind of ootzing her way down there to give herself a little bit more space. This is going to be a Centralia foul called on Tamika Etherly, her second personal. And we're in the bonus here. So 2 shots for Dwayna Wheeler out of A.C. Davis High School in Yakima. First one swishes. 34-21. And Mel Stubblefield will make a substitution here. The final minute 16 of the half. Wheeler's next free throw. Not clean, but it rattles and drops through. And the lead is 12 for Centralia. Zaragoza Jones. Try to fast it underneath. Ball's going to be knocked back at her by Molly Dixon, but they get it back. Now dribbling and laying it up and in is Courtney Kimball. Kimball with the bucket, back to a 14-point lead. Inside a minute to play now. First half at Everett. Here's a shot on the way. Won't go for Melinda Okoto. Hano is on the deck, but I think she committed the foul. She did. They'll call the blocking foul on Tiana Hano, her second personal foul. Free throw here for Melinda Okoto. Averages 7.4 points per ball game out of Bothell High School. You hear Todd in the background.
Yes.
He's been here many, many hours.
Sorry to do that out over the air.
Yeah. I know you're upset, but we'll give you a bottle here at halftime.
That's nice.
Or maybe you need to be changed. I'm not sure. If that's the case, I'm out.
Yeah. That's right.
We have a 30-second timeout here called by Centralia. Remind you that if you're looking for a challenge, push yourself further. It begins when you enlist as a soldier in the U.S. Army. You'll be trained in one of more than 150 career fields, and you could even earn more money for college if you qualify. To find out more, visit your local Army recruiter or log on to goarmy.com. First 2 games in the books this morning. Peninsula got a win over Tacoma, 69-61. And it was Umpqua all over Treasure Valley, 84-49. So Peninsula and Umpqua meet tomorrow at 2 o'clock here at Everett Community College. Centralia basketball out of bounds. So they bring it up the final 43 seconds of the half. That's Zaragoza Jones. Give it to Smith, back to Jones again. 13 to shoot. Just changes directions a few times. Kylie Smith, Zaragoza Jones, shot on the way for a 3 ball that won't go. And Myra Turner grabs the rebound for Bellevue. Shot clock dead. You play for 1 shot. Down by 12. Down to 10 seconds. Molly Dixon down to 6 seconds. And they find Melinda Okoto down to 2 seconds with a shot on the way that rattles off, no good, by Erin Hamilton. And we have come to halftime here at Everett Community College, the Walt Price Sports and Fitness Center. At the end of the first half of action, our score, the Centralia Trailblazers 36, the Bellevue Bulldogs 24. We'll come back. First half stats and the second half on the way. Here, the NWAC Women's Basketball Tournament on STSPN.com.
I'm Mike Marzetta from Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye Robotics is a hands-on STEM education experience. We teach the teachers how to implement the curriculum in the lab, and 90% of it is them building, programming, inventing. We want the kids to come home from school and go, wow, I did the coolest thing today, and they're thinking I'm having too much fun and I can't put this dang project down. When STCU supports learning, they're supporting our future. What's a better place to help the greater good than helping kids? I'm Mike Marzetta, and STCU.
My game's developed 100% since I've been here in the Bay Area. Getting to the NBA is a major accomplishment, but surviving in the NBA is a totally new challenge. The way that I see the game now is all because of the experiences I've had in the last 7 years. It's all been an amazing journey.
Are you interested in learning about a career in criminal justice? Big Bend Community College has 2 degree options. One will prepare you for transfer to a university, and the other will teach you the basic skills many employers are looking for in entry-level applicants. Many graduates have started exciting careers in law enforcement, corrections, and forensics. Students gain experience and networking opportunities through hands-on training with local law enforcement. Local officers, attorneys, and judges visit classes to share expertise, actively recruit, or help with fun campus activities like our mock trial and crash simulation. Students tour local prisons, visit courts and law enforcement agencies to see how criminal justice works in our area. We offer classes in a variety of formats to provide flexibility for our students, and our advisors will help you along the way to meet your specific academic goals. Come see if a career in criminal justice is right for you. Big hopes, big dreams, big successes at Big Bend Community College.
This is my classroom. These are my school supplies. This is my laboratory. These are my assignments. This is my study group. This is my career. Apply and enroll now to the NIC Pharmacy Technology Program. North Idaho College. Start here, go anywhere.
People often ask, what is it you do? I'm an Idaho Army National Guard soldier. But then again, it's not that simple. You see, I'm more than a weekend warrior. It's a continuous effort every day. Yeah, there's extremely long hours, but it's worth it. I love my job. It's like anything else. My profession is whatever I want to make of it. I get to do the incredible things most people dream of. The men and women I serve with are dedicated to being a premier force. It's amazing when you see my entire unit work together. When push comes to shove and we receive that order, we put steel on target. I'm always ready to be called upon to serve our nation. But in the meantime, I train.
Present. Oh!
I serve and protect my neighbors while defending their right to freedom. I'm an Idaho community asset that stands among our citizens. The boundaries I once thought I had are continuously tested and broadened. So there you have it. People will not always know who I am or what I do. But that's alright, because I do.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi ductless heat pumps allow you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. Because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
The Commercial Pilot Program at Big Bend teaches students to fly and gives them the ratings and certificates necessary to work as a commercial pilot. Many of our students come to the Commercial Pilot Program with little or even no aviation experience. They'll start flying an aircraft on day 2, and they progress through training with an instructor to flying the aircraft by themselves, traveling to other airports throughout the Northwest, and they get to learn to fly in a variety of different aircraft. Our students are all scheduled to fly twice a week at a minimum, and they will attend aviation ground school courses that are taught here on campus by the same instructors they fly with. The program operates 23 aircraft, mostly single-engine trainers. We also have multi-engine aircraft, as well as a float plane and a tailwheel aircraft. Moses Lake offers great weather for aviation and for training, with 5 runways at the airport, 13 approaches, a tower, and radar control. Our students also have the opportunity to operate in airspace that includes Boeing jets, the military, and lots of other flight training and testing activities.
At NIC, we believe in investing in our future, one built with dedicated, skilled, and hardworking people. And with the new career and technical education facility at North Idaho College, the future is bright. Today's students are tomorrow's workforce, and North Idaho College's career and technical education program will provide the training that will get you the job. Together, let's build the future. North Idaho College. Start here, go anywhere.
I'm Mike Marzetta from Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye Robotics is a hands-on STEM education experience. We teach the teachers how to implement the curriculum in the lab, and 90% of it is them building, programming, inventing. We want the kids to come home from school and go, wow, I did the coolest thing today, and they're thinking I'm having too much fun and I can't put this dang project down. When STCU supports learning, they're supporting our future. What's a better place to help the greater good than helping kids? I'm Mike Marzetta, and STCU is here for good.
My game's developed 100% since I've been here in the Bay Area. Getting to the NBA is a major accomplishment, but surviving in the NBA is a totally new challenge. The way that I see the game now is all because of the experiences I've had in the last 7 years. It's all been an amazing journey.
Are you interested in learning about a career in criminal justice? Big Bend Community College has 2 degree options. One will prepare you for transfer to a university.
And we are back to action here at Everett Community College, already underway. Second half of action is going. A 36-26 lead for Centralia. And Centralia with a miss there. It's going to be Bellevue basketball with a 10-point deficit facing the Bulldogs. It goes down to Aaron Hamilton. Hamilton to Dixon. We'll give you the first half stats here as we go along. Melinda Akoto in the corner. Back out for Mason. Martina Mason out of Jackson High School. Mill Creek is a miss, and it's going to be taken down by Centralia. Trailblazers with a 10-point lead. They've led by as much as 14 points in the ball game. A scoop lane is up, and it's good for Kylie Smith, and she will go to the free throw line. This will be a Bellevue foul. It's going to be the first team foul of the second half, and this is going to be whistled here against Brenda Akoto, her third personal foul. We'll give you the stats from the first half of action here. Bellevue led in scoring by the 6 points of Aaron Hamilton, 4 for Brenda Akoto. For the Centralia Trailblazers. 14 for Kylie Smith, who just missed a free throw there. 6 points for Tamika Etherly, then 5 for Riley White, 5 for Tiano Hano. Turnovers, 6 turnovers each. Rebounding, very even, 25-25. Points off turnovers, though Centralia gets 10 points off turnovers to just 4 for Bellevue College. And that's where we are, and it's a 38-26 lead for Centralia, so the lead is a dozen. They go inside, a turnaround again for Kylie Smith. It won't go. And Bellevue with the basketball, down by 12, and they are out of backcourt. Martina Mason feeds it to Molly Dixon. Over to the right side to Akoto. Melinda Akoto now underneath. Erin Hamilton. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Centralia. It will be still Bellevue Bulldog basketball. With a 7:52 mark to play. Third quarter. Bellevue had a 4-point lead early on. We had 4 lead changes, and then Centralia jumped. And they've been leading in the 10 to 14 point range. Cutting into it there a little bit was Molly Dixon. And it's a 10-point lead for Centralia. On the men's side, first 2 days of the tournament, we saw some big leads evaporate. So it can be done. Tamika Etherly. Ball slapped out of bounds by Erin Hamilton, so it'll still be Centralia basketball. Inbounds, Hano, no, won't go. Gets her own rebound. So they'll reset the shot clock and they'll have a fresh 30 to shoot. Zaragoza Jones. Now dribbling in, lowering the shoulder was Cole Vogler. Here's a shot by Hano. She got hit as she let go of the basketball. She kind of doubled over a little bit. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball called. Simultaneous possession, and it will be Bellevue ball on the possession arrow. 10-point lead for Centralia. Martina Mason to the top. Hamilton, Mason. As they just work the perimeter now. And Molly Dixon. And there's a shot that won't go for Erin Hamilton. And grabbed down by Centralia. Trailblazer basketball with the lead by 10. Brianna Zaragoza Jones out of Auburn Mountain View High School. Now to Kylie Smith from Battleground. They're working down low. Hano out of Hawaii. She traveled the basketball. Commits the turnover. We mentioned first half, the turnovers all even at only 6 each. Couple of block shots, 2 for Kylie Smith. Smith had a really good first half for Centralia. See if she can get the second double-double of the tournament, men or women. The first double-double was by Jordan Stotler of Umpqua earlier. There's a miss and another rebound for Kylie Smith of Centralia. Jordan Stotler at 33 points, 19 rebounds, and 10 block shots. A triple-double.
Wow, that was a long pass right there.
Yeah. Looking right. Dribbling in. Etherly. No, tough luck shot for Etherly. Rebound by Melinda Akoto. And it's Bellevue basketball. Down by 10. Can they carve into the lead here? They'll work it around for Melinda Akoto. That one won't go. Smith grabs another rebound.
Well, they can't crack that 10, can they?
Cannot get under 10 points. Zaragoza Jones. Hano. Down the corner, Etherly. 10 to shoot. Hano again. Down to 5 to shoot now. She goes in, a runner that won't go. That's Zaragoza Jones. And we go back the other way. Bellevue with it. Going in, stop, pop from about 6 feet. Point blank range. Erin Hamilton couldn't make it go. And then the shot may have been affected there a little bit by Melinda Akoto. She suddenly it wouldn't go up. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor as we have the media timeout under 5 of the third quarter. 4:54 to go in the third. 38-28 Centralia leading Bellevue. You're watching the women's basketball tournament on STSPN.com.
Yes, yes. Welcome to Basketball City, USA.
I use my brain, open lanes to the top of the game. I use my hand on any man that would try to contain me. Use my feet and compete like I lead to the death. I use my heart and it'll beat till I breathe my last breath.
Hoop Fest 2017. Don't miss your shot.
There is no obstacle an engineer can't tackle, build around, or blow up. Skilled and versatile, these soldiers pave the way, building fortifications, detecting and destroying mines, or restoring electricity after a natural disaster. Nothing stands in the way of a guard engineer.
Should mention that Brenda Akoto, power forward for the Bellevue Bulldogs, was named one of the NWAC Under Armour Women's Basketball Players of the Week. That was back in week number 3 of the regular season, back on December 13th. So that was Brenda Akoto, the Under Armour Player of the Week. These two teams did meet earlier in the season. Centralia defeated Bellevue by 3, 69-66, back on January 4th. Back to action we go. And Centralia will say thank you very much. Well, they'll take the basketball away from Bellevue. Bellevue just can't crack that 10-point barrier. And Centralia threatening to add, and they try. Riley White will go in, be unsuccessful. Now quickly down the floor comes Bellevue. Ball goes out of bounds. Sierra Cole has the ball swatted out of bounds. So Bellevue will get the ball back here, retain possession with 25 on the shot clock. Sierra Cole, though, could not make the lay-in, and Aaron Hamilton will throw it in. Now it goes to Sierra Cole. Back to Hamilton again. Hamilton out of Woodinville High School. Hamilton dribbles in, kicks it out for a foul line jumper that won't go for De'Ara Perry out of A.C. Davis High School in Yakima. But Bellevue keeps it alive, grabs the rebound. They'll reset the offense, go to Molly Dixon. Now the corner to Melinda Cotto has the ball. Well, the ball was kind of, everybody was swatting at it, and I think they're going to swat at it and swat her as well. And it's going to be on Jade Harris of Centralia, the foul. Her first personal foul and the first team foul of this third quarter. And a couple of shots here from Melinda Akoto out of Bothell High School. First free throw, no good. So Melinda Akoto, Brenda Akoto, pair of 6-foot twin freshman guards, former Bothell Cougars. Next free throw is good, so it does close it inside the 10-point barrier now at 38-29. So to within 9 points, Centralia had led by as much as 14. Riley White, Zaragoza Jones. Now down low, Smith, back out. Corner, Etherly looked, instead got in closer and then puts up about a 8-footer that won't go. And Melinda Akoto grabs the rebound for the Bulldogs. She'll bring it up herself. Pass in the corner to Perry. Now again to Dixon. Left side Sierra Cole. That's Akoto. Cole. Nice ball movement there. They go underneath. Got a stutter step. She traveled the basketball. Good idea for Erin Hamilton. She thought she was going to get fouled. She kind of started to back in and didn't put the ball on the deck. And so with the turnover, give it right back over to Centralia. The Trailblazers with a 9-point lead, 38-29. Coming up on 3 minutes of play in the third quarter. Underneath, double teamed. Hano goes to the deck. I think she may be going to the free throw line, or they're going to say 2 shots for Tiana Hano out of Lehua High School in Waianae, Hawaii.
You know where that is?
No, Hawaii.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Hano first free throw, no good. No.
We should pull up a map and see if we can figure out where some of these cities are.
I don't know, is it on the Big Island or on Oahu, or don't know. So Hano with another free throw here, trying to open up again a 10-point lead. She can't do it, missed them both. Sierra Cole grabs the rebound. They'll bring it up. Dixon, her fadeaway goes. So Bellevue pulls to within 7 points. Closest they've been in a long time, since way back in the first quarter. Hano. Centralia has only scored 2 points here in the quarter. Shot won't go. Rebound by Jade Harris for the Trailblazers. So only 2 points scored by the Trailblazers so far here in quarter number 3. Bellevue trying to carve into the lead, but Centralia trying to stem the tide a little bit. That won't go. That was a miss by Zaragoza Jones. Ball went out of bounds. Last touch by a Trailblazer. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Chance to get to even closer. Down by 7 now. So they've cut that 14-point deficit in half. Cole to Hamilton to Cole. Open three. Won't go. And the rebound's going to be grabbed down by Jade Harris of Centralia. Zaragoza Jones brings it up. Riley White closed off there. Hano kind of measured for a 3-ball, didn't take it. She goes into traffic. That won't go. And Brenda Akoto grabs the rebound. Outlet up the floor to Molly Dixon. Now to Melinda Akoto. Dixon again. Goes into traffic, finds an open recipient of a pass. It's good for Brenda Akoto, and a timeout called by Centralia because the lead is now 5 points for the Trailblazers. We'll step aside with 1:36 to play in the third quarter. Centralia 38, now Bellevue 33. You're watching the NWAC Women's Basketball Tournament on STSBN.com.
Before there could be a nation, there had to be people willing to fight for it, to take on the world's greatest challenges, whatever they might be. So the U.S. Army masters not only tactics and strategy, but also physics and chemistry. We make battle plans and create breakthroughs in medicine, science, and engineering. Our next mission could be anything, so we prepare for everything.
As certified jumpers, divers, and survival experts, Special Forces are dropped behind enemy lines to train foreign fighters, carry out covert missions, or prevent future conflicts. These soldiers live for the challenge, highly trained and highly intelligent. Special Forces soldiers are the best of the best.
Welcome back to Everett Community College. Tom Lafferty with you. Glad you're with us. Todd Elvig looking up. You're going to bring up Google Maps and find it and show us where.
Yeah, go ahead and say that. How do you say that?
Leilehua High School in Waianae, Hawaii. So we're going to see if we can locate it on the map. Meanwhile, Centralia with the basketball. They've had a 14-point lead. It's now 5 points. Reverse lay-in. Rattles off. No good. Missed by Jade Harris. And the rebound by Bellevue. Bulldogs can cut this deficit even more as they work the ball. Molly Dixon to Cole. Now down to the low block, but losing the handle on it. And the possession arrow is going to come into play here as Brenda Akoto couldn't handle the basketball. It's going to be a simultaneous possession, and the possession arrow will favor Centralia.
Well, I've got Honolulu. That's an island too, right?
Yeah.
Well,
no. Honolulu is a city on the Big Island, right? Or is it on Oahu?
Well, the Big Island is the island of Hawaii.
Right.
Right. That's the Big Island. It's on the same island as Honolulu is on.
Okay.
And it's over on the western coast of that island.
Miss lay-in by Kemble for Centralia. So we're thinking that she had to travel the furthest to play community college basketball than anybody in the tournament, right?
Well, let me just tell you, I don't think she took a flight direct from that island.
Really? Inside 40 seconds now to play in the third quarter. Hamilton out to Dixon. Dixon on the dribble. 6 to shoot now. Underneath they go. That is Aaron Hamilton lays it up and in. It's a 3-point ball game. 38-35. Inside 20 seconds now to play in the third quarter. Centralia will play for one shot. Hano. Swing it right side to Harris. Back out for a long shot. Outside three. Banks it in. Zaragoza Jones banks it in. Down to 3. Down to 2. They'll put up a shot. No, that's not going to count. It won't count, and we come to the end of the third quarter of action. The women's basketball NWAC tournament, and after 3 quarters, it's Centralia 41, Bellevue 35. Back to Everett Community College right after this timeout.
You know you need a getaway when your laundry pile is bigger than the last mountain you biked. It's time. Go Oak Ridge, the mountain bike capital of the Northwest, where you'll find miles of single track without lots of people. After your downhill ride, swap stories and battle scars over a pint, then stay and play another day. To plan your getaway, go to EugeneCascadesCoast.org/go. It's time. Go Oak Ridge.
Local farmers markets are a convenient place to get fresh, healthy food and products for your family. Lewis County has numerous markets that provide you with an affordable choice of fresh food products. Many of those farms are also available to purchase from directly, so you can take comfort in knowing exactly where your food is coming from. Meet your farmer, know your food. We make it easy in Lewis County.
Back here at Everett, it was a 14-point lead for Centralia. They led by 12 at the end of the first half. It's now a 5-point lead for Centralia as Bellevue outshot Centralia in the third quarter 11-5, outscored them. So Bellevue basketball, a dribble drive there. Molly Dixon with the miss, and the rebound by Kylie Smith of Centralia. Centralia by 6 points now, 41-35. Fourth and final quarter. Loser go home. Winner plays tomorrow against the winner of either Spokane or Lynn Benton. The game to follow here at ECC. Now Bellevue basketball, Molly Dixon on the dribble. Dribbles across the top of the key, goes to Sierra Cole. Lost the handle momentarily, 12 to shoot. A little bit closer, out for a shot. 3-ball up, it is good for Molly Dixon. And it's a 3-point ball game, 41-38. So they pulled to within 3 now. Tamika Etherly and Cole Vogler. Centralia only 5 points in that third quarter after scoring 18 in each of the first 2 quarters. A dribble drive, nobody stepped in front of her, and Tamika Etherly easily lays it up and in and makes it a 5-point ball game, 43-38. Now Bellevue will try to carve into the lead again with Aaron Hamilton on the dribble. Pulls up, goes to Perry. Now to Dixon. Dixon dribbles to the foul line. Sierra Cole. 5 to shoot. Turnaround, shoots, and hits. Big one there for Melinda Akoto. And it's a 3-point lead for Centralia, 43-40. Etherly surveys the situation. Kicks it over to Jade Harris. Cross court to Riley White. On top against Zaragoza Jones. They go right side. Cole Vogler Long cross-court pass. 1 to shoot. They do. They get nothing. Never hit the rim. That shot at the horn by Tamika Etherly. So on the turnover, off the shot clock violation, it will be Bellevue basketball down by 3. Dixon to Cole. Starts to dribble, goes baseline into traffic, comes away with nothing. And the rebound's going to be quickly grabbed down by Sydney Cole Vogler. Up the floor, almost lost the handle on it. Etherly dribbles through traffic and stops, puts it up. That shot's going to be blocked by Aaron Hamilton. Saved, though, from going out of bounds by Sierra Cole. Here comes Bellevue. A 3-ball ties it. Oh, double team. I thought she got sandwiched there. Ball went out of bounds. Thought maybe a chance for a foul there, but no call. Lee Mullen, Sean Martin, Stephanie Rowland are the officials in this ball game. 21 to shoot, out of bounds, near sideline for Bellevue. Aaron Hamilton will throw it in. Boy, that looked like an over and back, no call. Hamilton apparently did not have possession in front court before she went into back court. Sierra Cole shoots, a chance for a tie for a 3 that won't go, and the rebound grabbed by Brianna Zaragoza-Jones for Centralia. All the way down to the baseline they go. Etherly saved it. They swing the perimeter for Hano Hano. That 3 won't go. Who's got the rebound? Grabbed by Centralia. Jump ball called, and the Trailblazers will keep the basketball in their front court. You can see Centralia's head coach Caleb Sells signaling play number 2 on the inbounds baseline. 3-point lead for his Trailblazers. Kylie Smith out to Riley White. Back to Brianna Zaragoza-Jones. A little runner, won't go. She'll go to the free throw line trying to get him at the stripe. Fouled in the act of shooting. That's going to be on Molly Dixon, her 4th personal foul. And the first team foul here of this 4th quarter against the Bellevue Bulldogs. And Brianna Zaragoza-Jones will be at the free throw line. Averages 8.3 points per ball game. First one rattles and goes. She's a 56%er at the free throw line out of Auburn Mountain View High School. And Zaragoza-Jones will get another and makes it a 5-point lead. Amira Turner. Sierra Cole in the corner to Melinda Akoto. Back to Cole. Now Turner. Aaron Hamilton. Over, open, 3-ball, back of the iron, no good. Amira Turner misses. Centralia with the rebound. So they've gotten to that 3-point barrier, but no closer has Bellevue. And a timeout called by Centralia with 5:43 to play here. 30-second timeout. 5:43 to play in the game. Centralia 45, Bellevue 40. You're watching the NWAC Women's Basketball Tournament on STSPN.com. Earlier we gave you the next 2 games to be played. Let's give you the final 4 to be played now here at Everett. 4 p.m. game is Walla Walla against Clackamas. At 6 o'clock, Lower Columbia against Everett, so the home team gets a chance to play on their home floor. At 8 o'clock, Skagit Valley plays Grays Harbor. And at 10 o'clock tonight, Lane against Columbia Basin. So those are the teams. already today. Peninsula and Tacoma played. Umpqua and Treasure Valley played. We're watching Centralia and Bellevue now. Peninsula and Umpqua were the earlier winners. Here we go, out of bounds for Centralia, leading by 5. The clock is out again on the right basketball stanchion. Brianna Zaragoza-Jones. It goes down low to Kylie Smith. 7 to shoot, and the ball is going to be saved from going out of bounds. To be grabbed by Sierra Cole. Bellevue down by 5 with the basketball. Erin Hamilton down lower to Brenda Akoto. She turns, faces, puts the ball up, and it's going to be partially blocked there by Hano Hano. Didn't touch the rim, 9 to shoot. Down low again, going in, Brenda Akoto gets fouled this time. And she will go to the free throw line. So the Centralia foul is going to be called on Kylie Smith. It's her second team foul, second personal foul, first team foul. And Brenda Akoto at the free throw line for the Bulldogs. That's not going to do it.
They need all these points when the clock stopped.
Well, got the second one, and the lead is 4 points, 45-41. Now the Trailblazers, Etherly goes to Kylie Smith. That's Brianna Zaragoza-Jones looking for a screen. Doesn't really utilize it. Hano Hano with it to Smith. Down to 7 to shoot. In the corner it goes off the fingertips and out of bounds of Tamika Etherly. So Bellevue down by 4. They have the basketball. I thought maybe that would be the media timeout. Apparently they use that previous one as the media timeout. Everybody's getting used to that whole system. Going down low, ball safe from going out of bounds by Dwayna Wheeler. And they're right back for Bellevue for the lay-in up and good for Erin Hamilton. And we got ourselves a 2-point ball game. Centralia led by as much as 14 points in this ball game. That vanished and is down to 2 now. Centralia basketball with just 4 minutes to play in the game. The winner will advance to play tomorrow. The loser will go home. And here's Bellevue with a steal by Brenda Akoto. Cross court near side, Erin Hamilton laying up. Oh, tried for a tie. Back up and count the basket. Brenda Akoto with an and one. She ties the ball game at 45. And a chance to give Bellevue just their 3rd lead of the game. And that was way back early in the first quarter. Centralia jumped out to a 6-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 14-point lead in the first half. Free throw is good. And Bellevue has taken the lead, our 5th lead change of the game. It's 46-45 Bulldogs. Now Centralia trying to answer. Zaragoza-Jones to Cole Vogler. Cross-court pass near side to Etherly. As they get it to Hano Hano, everybody touched it, and one here for Kylie Smith. So put the check mark for the lead back in the column for Centralia. It's 47-46, and a chance to increase the lead here for Kylie Smith. West Division first team all NWAC player, Kylie Smith at the line. Averages 11.2 points per ball game. Can't hit the free throw. Won't go. The lead is 1 point for the Trailblazers. Just under 3.5 to play in the game. Erin Hamilton to Sierra Cole. On top again to Hamilton, to Cole again. Back to Hamilton, 12 to shoot. Dribbling in through traffic, puts it up. Nothing comes of it. It's going to be safe and going out of bounds by Kylie Smith, but she throws it back to a Bellevue Bulldog player. And then we're going to have a jump ball call. A couple of bodies on the floor, but a jump ball is called. So with the simultaneous possession, the possession arrow favors Bellevue. Down by 1, 3 minutes to play. And they're going to reset the shot clock. So apparently they felt like Centralia had possession long enough for Bellevue to get a new shot clock. The inbounds pass is going to be disrupted there by Kylie Smith. And here come the Trailblazers up by 1. Hano clears some traffic. Looks down low, going in. Kylie Smith, ball checked away from her. Ball, we're going to have a blocking foul call as Erin Hamilton was coming up the floor. And they're going to say Brianna Zaragoza-Jones is going to step in front of her, and she'll cause the blocking foul. That's going to be her second personal foul and Centralia's third team foul. So out of bounds here. Hamilton throws it in for Bellevue. 2:40 to play. 1-point game. Brenda Akoto, Amira Turner. Back to Akoto again. Ball nearly stolen away. It is stolen away. Kylie Smith with it. Breakaway lay-in for Smith. Lays it up. Missed the lay-in. Rebound taken down and a foul called. They're going to call the foul on Tamika Etherly trying to follow that miss. It was so good for Kylie Smith. She stole the ball. She dribbled the ball. She laid the ball up. It missed. And then Tamika Etherly, to make things worse, commits the foul. Coming in after her, trying to pick up the rebound. For Etherly, her third personal foul. 4th team foul against Centralia. Bellevue basketball down by a point. Looking for a screen is Cole. Doubles it back over for a lay-in up and good for Brenda Akoto. And Bellevue back to the lead, our 6th lead change of the game. Quickly up the floor, Centralia, bad pass, out of bounds. It was a bad pass by Brianna Zaragoza-Jones trying to find Tamika Etherly off her fingertips. She threw it about 2 feet out of bounds. Bellevue ball in under 2 minutes to play and a 1-point lead. They've come from 14 down. That's Dixon trying to back in. 14 to shoot, minute 40 to play. Going in, scoop lay-in, blocked by Hano. Safe from going out of bounds. 8 to shoot. 3 ball by Cole. Too long, no good. Kept alive by Bellevue. Grabbed there by Wheeler. They'll reset the 30. Huge rebound there for Bellevue. Now goes over the right side, Sierra Cole. 16 to shoot. Baseline closed off. Still on the dribble. 10 to shoot. Swing it left side, Hamilton. And now a jump ball called. And it's going to be Centralia basketball. As Hamilton gets tied up. And so it will be Centralia basketball down by 1. 1:06 to play. Here they come. Trailblazers. Hano. No, looks it down to Kylie Smith off the glass. Swirls out, no good. Tough luck shot. She wanted a foul, didn't have it. Foul called in backcourt. As Molly Dixon goes to the floor. The foul's on Brianna Zaragoza-Jones for Centralia. That's her third personal foul, 5th team foul. So that means shots coming up here. And it will be Molly Dixon kind of flexes her right hand and looks at it like, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're all there. I think somebody got stepped on. Molly Dixon at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Bellevue by 2. Jade Harris checks in for Centralia. Dixon's at the free throw line for the Bulldogs. Free throw, plunks it off in front of the rim. And a timeout called by Centralia. Will step aside with 47.1 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Our score, Bellevue 49, Centralia 47. Back to Everett Community College after we take this timeout.
Aviation warrant officers deal in high-pressure situations, life-saving disaster rescues, delivering soldiers and payloads to critical areas, and engaging enemy targets. Supported by an aviation mechanic team on the ground, guard pilots control the sky.
Anybody's ball game, 47 seconds to play. 49-47 Bellevue. Bellevue was down by as much as 14 points in the first half, and they battled and scrapped and fought their way back. Centralia, only 5 points in the third quarter. They've only scored 6 points here in the fourth quarter, and we're inside the last minute. Tamika Etherly. Now Jade Harris. Harris closed off baseline. 12 to shoot. Step through move. Looked for a travel. No call. Hano outside shot won't go. Rebound by Brenda Akoto. She's triple teamed there. She's knocked to the deck. And they're going to call a foul here on Centralia. The Trailblazer foul will be on Jade Harris out of Southridge High School in Kennewick. Harris picks up the foul. That is her second personal foul and the fifth team foul on Centralia. But actually it's more than 5 because we've gotten into the bonus here in this fourth quarter. So free throw here for Brenda Akoto of Bellevue. Bellevue was down by 14 and they have a 2-point lead now, and it stays there as Brenda Akoto misses the first free throw. Spokane and Lynn Benton are waiting in the wings. And they'll play in the next game here, the 2 p.m. scheduled start time. Free throw good by Brenda Akoto. A timeout called with 20.4 seconds to play in the game. Bellevue 50, Centralia 47. Back to Everett Community College. You're watching the NWAC Women's Basketball Tournament on STSPN.com.
I'm Mike Marzetta from Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye Robotics is a hands-on STEM education experience. We teach the teachers how to implement the curriculum in the lab, and 90% of it is them building, programming, inventing. We want the kids to come home from school and go, wow, I did the coolest thing today, and they're thinking I'm having too much fun and I can't put this dang project down. When STCU supports learning, they're supporting our future. What's a better place to help the greater good than helping kids? I'm Mike Marzetta, and STCU is here for good.
There is no obstacle an engineer can't tackle, build around, or blow up. Skilled and versatile, these soldiers pave the way, building fortifications, detecting and destroying mines, or restoring electricity after a natural disaster. Nothing stands in the way of a guard engineer.
Be sure to check out the NWAC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the NWAC news. Also visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on schedule, scores, stats, and more. Here we go. Centralia basketball down by 3. They've led by as much as 14 in this ball game. Hano will throw it in. Etherly to Zaragoza Jones. Back over to Jade Harris. The shot clock is dead. A foul is going to be called. It's going to be Erin Hamilton picking up the foul for Bellevue. They've got fouls to give, so they use some time there. Erin Hamilton picks up her second personal foul. Inbounds now for Centralia again. Hano, long three. They fouled her in the act of 3. Not what Mel Stubblefield was looking for, to hack her with 3. Hit her from behind. And now Tiana Hano will go to the free throw line. And if she can put 3 in, she ties the score. How about number 1? Yep. 9.9 seconds to play. Here's number 2. Nope. So the best you can do is pull them to within one. They'll have to take a foul. Bellevue with the lead, 50-48. 7 lead changes in the ballgame. Nope, can't do it. Rebound's going to be grabbed by Sierra Cole. Foul called immediately. And we're going to march to the other end. So it ended up working out here. Etherly picks up the foul. That is going to be her 4th personal foul. And we're in the bonus, so free throw here. Sierra Cole at the free throw line. The 5'6" freshman out of Bothell. First one is no good. So this will be a big one because a 3 ball can tie it. So you'd really like to get this one if you're the Bellevue Bulldogs. Nope, missed them both. But who gets it? They battle for it. Hano goes 3 rows deep into the stands. And they are going to say it will still be Bellevue basketball. 6.1 to play. Looking to throw it in. So Hamilton gets it. Looking. Now she'll go to Molly Dixon. Dixon goes to the deck. They'll help her to her feet. And Etherly's going to pick up the foul. And that's going to be her 5th personal foul. So she is going to be done. Tamika Etherly out of Tualatin High School in Oregon will head to the bench with 5 personal fouls. And she's going to be replaced by Riley White out of Napavine. Molly Dixon, hometown Bellevue, but she went to Bishop Blanchette High School in North Seattle. Dixon will shoot the first and rattle it home. The next one can ice it. This is a 3-point lead now, 51-48. Unless you do something stupid like foul on a 3-point attempt. Next one is good. That's a 4-point lead. Bellevue equals their biggest lead of the game, and that ball's knocked out of bounds with 1.4 to play. And Bellevue came from 14 down to go 4 up, and Bellevue Bulldogs will survive and play tomorrow.
I want to head down there and ask him what he put in the water at halftime.
That's right. Inbounds, turnaround, will not go. And that will be that. And the Bellevue Bulldogs come from behind and they win it 52-48 over the Centralia Trailblazers. So Bellevue will advance. They'll take on either Spokane or Lynn Benton. That's the next game coming up here. Again, the final score from Everett Community College. Bellevue 52, Centralia 48. Thanks for being with us. The 4th game, right? 4 of 8 games coming up next right here. Thanks for being with us. I'm Tom Lafferty for Todd Elvig on STSPN.com.